You have a divorce lawyer? That's f***ed up.
No, I don't have one. I know a few. But she caught her boyfriend opening up the fridge and trying to piss in the vegetable drawer. She's like, no!
All right, well, that's kind of embarrassing. Like,
Well,
God,
good.
what else is on your damn list?
Everyone has an irrational one that can make you go postal, and that's mine.
Sounds
because
like you've
it
got a few
startles
of
me.
them right now. Irrational. You said it, not me.
I hate it, and I'm like, you could control that.
It's just me existing. You can't load the dishwasher worth a damn.
Oh my God. I can't with you. Boom, 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 boom. That's how you walk.
Okay.
You know?
I think you just need to get your ass out of bed.
He left me gifts on the back of the disgusting ass bathroom toilet.
You're so petty.
This might ruin my day. Why are we doing this?
I told you this is going to be a rough one.
Welcome to the Wife Approves podcast. I'm Shane.
And I'm Caroline.
Let's go.
We're going to be a little more lighthearted this week because last week got a little heavy.
Yeah.
You cried again.
You almost cried. You did that though.
I made you cry.
Pretty much. I wasn't even feeling like emotional or anything, but you started talking about my dad and woo.
Yeah, I got you
That
going.
time got me good.
Yeah. It was a little heavy last week, so we're going to keep it lighthearted today. And we've kind of had this idea. We've talked about it before, and I've seen different things online that kind of gave me the idea. So we're going to talk about pet peeves. I'm nervous about this because this episode is going to get me in trouble for sure. Mm-hmm. There's no way I'm getting out of this one in trouble.
You like it. He made his
Fuck it.
notes separate so that I can't see.
No, because you had talked about doing, actually it was your idea a while ago on the podcast. I think you were talking about, pet peeves. We should do an episode. And I was like, I'll never remember. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and start taking notes.
So first of all, for the record, did y'all hear him say, I came up with an idea for this podcast, all the bitching you do about how I just come sit in the chair. I do contribute when I can. And you've been keeping like a Mean Girls book on me.
What is a Mean Girls book?
It's like the movie. You have like a little black book that you're putting down your pet peeves, and I haven't had time to prepare. So all of my pet peeves are coming off the cuff, and he's been documenting for months. This is going to be good.
Should have prepared.
I didn't know that I should be.
It was your idea,
writing.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, but I thought we would just come up with them off the cuff, not you private investigator watching me and taking notes for a month or two.
Tough shit.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
All right.
I have a bad memory, so I know that if we did it, I would be like, I can't. There's so many things that annoy me, but I can't remember none of them.
Yeah, there are so many things that annoy you. That is right.
Let's get into it.
Okay. How are we doing it?
All right. Well, you go first. Oh God, let's go. You got notes, right? So you got notes that I haven't
but I'm
seen.
like, how should we? Are we just gonna name them off? Or are we gonna talk about them one by one? No, I don't want to go first. You go first.
All right, stuff that annoys you. So I've seen some. Actually, one of our a friend has a TikTok account, and I see, it's like, does everybody's husband do this? And it's like all the stuff him doing around the house and things, I guess, that annoys the woman. So I'm sure we're going to get some of those. Are
you going to start with your worst one? Because there's got to be one, like, I know, I've no, like, what's the one that just makes you irrational? Like, it just makes you crazy.
I'm going to preface this and say, like, all this stuff is, like, minor stuff. Like, this is obviously, these pet peeves. It's like things that you can live with. It's not like deal breakers or anything like that.
I feel like I need to call my divorce lawyer.
You have a divorce lawyer? That's fucked up.
No, I don't have one. I know a few. Thank God this is filmed.
Lord help me. Okay.
So how are we rating these?
The only reason I'm going to say this one, because I wouldn't put you on blast like this, but the only reason I'm going to say this one is because you've brought it up in the podcast before, first publicly, and that is snoring. You snore.
A lot of people snore.
And it drives me insane.
You snore too.
Not regularly and not like you do. Yours, now, to be clear, it's not shake the walls. I've heard some people that it's just awful. It's not that bad, but it is a snore. You're a mouth breather when you sleep, so your mouth is wide open. It's a beautiful sight to see.
Oh, swear to gosh.
And it's usually, honestly, not a problem because I sleep very little, first of all. So I'm usually really tired when I do go to sleep, and then I wake up early. It's not really that big of a deal because I can normally sleep through it, I think. But sometimes I can't. Sometimes I don't sleep well, or if I'm not that tired or whatever the case is. And every time you're over there just snoring. And I got to give you a little elbow.
A little elbow? That's why I wake up with bruises.
No, it's not.
You're why I don't get good sleep. Because you are waking me up constantly. I feel your little nudges.
It's because you're snoring, so it's your fault.
It's not even, you can't even call it a snore. It's like a little kitten purr.
Not true. I got videos to prove it.
It's not bad.
All right, insert B-roll here.
No, you are not allowed to put B-roll. It is not that bad. You already said it wasn't that bad. It's like a little kitten.
No, because I have stayed in hotels and no, it ain't like that. It's more like a medium-sized tiger. Not no little
a medium-sized tiger. Okay, who's dramatic?
I'm not dramatic. I got the video evidence to prove it.
It's not a freaking tiger, and it's not that loud.
Not a full-grown tiger. Now, like I was going to say, I've roomed with some guys, hotel rooms and stuff like that or whatever with friends, and some dudes will just be bringing the house down, shaking the walls. I mean, it's bad. Put in AirPods, noise canceling, still hear through it type of bad. Yours isn't that bad. You're not going to hear it in the next room over, but laying right next to you, I hear it.
Keep going. Mm-hmm.
So what do you got? All right. So what you got?
Yeah. So since we're talking about bed annoyances and pet peeves, you first of all, you do snore, but you also do this thing. You go, loud as hell, startling. And then that? You that's what you do. You wake up out of nowhere and
I don't believe that
you
one.
Make loud noises like that and they continue and you're like
I'm probably finally getting comfortable from having to listen to you snore for 30 minutes.
And you talk in your sleep and yell. You yell and talk.
I believe that.
Not just da 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 da. It's shouting, and startling.
What is that from? Why do people... What is that?
I don't know what it is.
I've kind of always...
It's annoying.
Is it regular? Okay, yeah. Calm down over there.
I'm annoyed with you.
Slow down. You brought up... I wasn't going to put you on blast with the snoring thing, but you said it in the podcast, so I figured it was open game. It was okay to bring up because you brought it up first. But, the talking thing is kind of weird. Is that normal? Like a regular thing, or is it just occasional? Is it just when I'm drunk or drinking or something?
No, you try to pee in bathtubs when you're drunk.
Oh, come on. I've done that, once? Twice?
You slept in a bathtub once. But in this house, you have started peeing in the bathtub. And it woke me up because
How many times?
At least twice.
Okay, that's not that bad. We got to clarify, this is not normal stuff. And at least it was in a bathtub. I've had friends, when you taking more notes now? I've had friends that, they're wives and stuff will say they're pissing in the drawers and all kinds of crazy shit.
I have a girlfriend who caught her boyfriend, and I think she listens to this, she's gonna know who she is, but she caught her boyfriend opening up the fridge and trying to piss in the vegetable drawer.
God, that's crazy.
She's like, no, or whatever. But it's because you first of all, you sleptwalk as a kid.
Yeah.
And I did too, a little bit, but not like you. But you talk and yell and you moan. And I'll be asleep. I'll be sleep, startle me, wake me up, and then I'm like, what? I'm looking at you. But yes, you did it a lot at our old house more too, because I think you were sleepwalking and peeing there too. But
I think I probably also drank more back then. So it's probably all related, I think.
But I heard what woke me up is it sounded like, rain on a tin roof. You know what I mean? You pee in the toilet and it makes a certain sound. This sounded like it was raining inside and it was pitch black and you're peeing in the garden tub. And then I was scared to startle you because I didn't want you're asleep. I didn't want you to turn around and give me a golden shower.
God. All right. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. God, what else is on your damn list?
Anyway.
I only brought up the shit you already brought up. Now we're getting into it.
Well, good. It was time to talk about Shane a little bit,
We always talk about me on here. What are you talking about? Yeah.
You didn't give me a golden shower, though, thank God. But I was scared that you were going to turn around and be like, woo!
That would have been
and
funny
pee on me. No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, at least it was in the bathroom. No harm done. I think that was just, an occasional problem. I must have drank too much or something. I
think it's a guy thing because I remember when I was
in my
young,
brain. So like in my brain, I think, or in my head or whatever, I was pissing in the toilet, right? So I think I think that's what happens to these guys. Or it seems to be like a guy thing. I don't know if girls do this. I guess it's harder. And guys too, like we grow up just pissing wherever we want. You know what I mean? When you're like kids, you piss on. I still got friends that like we'll be outside drinking in the front yard in the neighborhood, and they'll just go around the corner and piss on the bush. I'm like, dude, you can go inside the bathroom. It's like 2 more steps that way, and then just piss on the bush. That's just like what guys do, I guess. So it's probably something.
Well, because we've had like when I was 18, I remember we'd be at house parties, and I had a friend that would get really shit house drunk. He'd always did, like wasted, like ridiculous, like party just started, and he'd go to bed, and then he'd come out a couple hours later, come to the living room, and he'd piss in the corner of the living room in the front of the party, like. He'd stand in the corner, like he was peeing in the toilet. And so I saw that like as a really young adult. And then, we have good friends whose husbands, yes, have pissed in their dresser drawer, like all over the clothes. Yeah. And,
it's never really been a big thing.
And y'all are sleeping.
It's never really been a big thing with me. I think I've maybe done that like twice in my life.
The worst one was in Charleston.
That was
scary for me. Like
I woke up.
No, you didn't wake up anywhere.
I woke up in the bathtub.
Yes, we had went out in Charleston. We were at this cool, like kind of creepy hotel we like to stay at down there. It had a loft with like the spiral stairs, and we were sleeping in the bed. And I remember you were like sleep talking. It's been so long ago. My memory is terrible. We drank a lot, but you were sleep talking and stuff, and kind of like waking me up throughout the night. And then I remember I woke up, like you were doing stuff throughout the night, and I remember like hitting you, and I just can't remember what it was. And then I woke up in the morning really early, and you weren't in the bed. And so the only other place there was like a living room downstairs. So I went, in the loft, it had a bathroom, and the door opened in the bathroom, and the tub was behind the bathroom. And I opened the bathroom door and didn't see you. Mm-hmm. And then I'm looking in the mirror, and in the mirror, I could see, and the shower curtain on this bathtub is shut. I saw your damn foot sticking out of the shower curtain. And I remember I had to like shut the bathroom door, and I yanked the curtain open. I was like, what the fuck are you doing in here? Like, I couldn't fathom why you were sleeping in the bathtub. You didn't throw up. It was nothing weird.
Still a mystery to this day.
It's still a mystery. You had no idea why you woke up in there.
I don't even know how I got there.
You don't even remember it.
Nope.
And I think when you got up and then got back in the bed, I think you had trouble remembering that I found you in the bathtub. I'm like, get out of the tub. Like, come to bed. Why are you sleeping in the bathtub?
Yeah. God.
Those were the days, right, babe?
Yeah, they were. We got some stories, I guess, there. But I don't like to drink that much anymore these days.
I don't like to drink hardly at all.
Good times, good stories.
But it scared me. Like, I thought you sleepwalk out the room, or I thought you left. I'm like...
Yeah, when I was little, I used to sleepwalk a good bit. And I remember certain times that I would do things in my sleep, and in my head, I was doing something else.
Yeah.
Like, I remember one time specifically, we had like a 3-story... It was like a small townhouse, but it was basically 2 stories, and there's a basement. And, like, I slept in the basement. That sounds like really creepy, but I mean, it was like a finished basement, and I had a little space down there. I was probably like 10 or something. And because it was so far away, my parents put like a intercom type of thing down there, I guess, just so they could hear if there was any like trouble or whatever, or if I called out for help or something. And I remember getting up in my sleep, and in my head, I was controlling the radio. It was like a radio. I was turning off or on the radio or something. Like that too. But in reality, I was turning off the intercom. Like the next day, they're like, why'd you turn off the intercom in the middle of the night? I was like, I don't know. And then I remembered my dream. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, you think you're pissing in the toilet, but you're pissing in the bathtub.
When I was a kid, this is embarrassing, but I don't care because I was like in elementary school. But I remember I would be dreaming that I was waiting in line to pee as a kid. And I remember Shelly, who we just ran into the other night, she was in this dream. This dream's so vivid because I was so upset about it. and I had bunk beds. Anyway, in my dream, I was dreaming that I was waiting in line to pee, and there was like 2 people in front of me. I remember Shelly was one of the people, and she was like going and going and going, and and I'm like, oh, in my dream, I just have to pee so bad. I have to pee so bad. That's what I was dreaming about. And then when it was my turn, it was like heaven. Like it felt amazing. I peed, and I pissed the bed. And my dad, I remember was like, "What in the world?" And I was like, "I was dreaming that I was peeing."
Wow.
And again, I was like probably
dreams
7.
are weird, man. I used to have a lot of crazy weird dreams, and I used to talk in my sleep a lot. I used to sleepwalk.
You just did it last week, and I remember telling you everything you said.
Not like a lot like I used to, and I used to have a lot of crazy dreams, vivid dreams, and I don't really have that as much anymore. I don't know, but I guess it still happens occasionally. So maybe the moral of this story is we just need separate bedrooms.
I know. That was nice. I could get great sleep without being interrupted.
All right, so what other pet peeves do I do that you can't stand? Drive you nuts?
The beard hair in the sink.
Oh, come on.
That's enough. Because I'm the one that cleans that bathroom, and it takes a long time to scrub and clean all this nastiness out of there. And then you do your freaking beard in there, and you're like, "Oh, let me clean it up." And you do try to clean it up, but you do a half-ass job. And it's always like, literally, it's the week I clean the bathroom or the day of, and there's just beard hairs everywhere, and you leave them, and it's disgusting. Like, I can't imagine going into someone's house and going to pee or wash my hands in their sink, and I see what looks like pubes all over the
It's our master bathroom. Nobody's going in there.
I don't care. I have to go in there. It's gross.
But you're talking about other people, so
it's still nasty.
But they're not pubes. They're beard hair. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So
right. I do try to wipe them. I try to get them all up.
You don't, but they go everywhere, and you don't do a good job. You've never cleaned your bathrooms.
I'm usually busy. I'm doing a lot of things.
You have never ever cleaned your bathrooms. Your mom cleaned them for you in every house that you moved out of.
Not true.
Okay.
How you going to tell me? Not true.
Anyone that is our friends that listen to this podcast, what did Shane's bathroom look like at the house?
So you're talking about as an adult and stuff. I used to clean. We had to clean our bathrooms.
I'm talking about
kids.
as an adult. I'm not talking about a kid.
That's probably why I hated cleaning the bathroom so much. We had to clean our own bathrooms when we were kids. And then when I moved out, I'm just a dude.
His bathroom in this one house.
I hate cleaning bathrooms.
His bathroom, hold on, y'all. His bathroom in this one house was the hall bath. It was not connected to his bedroom. His bathroom was the one that every guest had to use. And I don't think I've ever gone to the bathroom other than like a public restroom and a nastier bathroom.
Okay. Pissing me off now. Talking all this shit.
Well, it's true. I was like
22. I was like 22 years old. I was having a good time. I was partying. I probably didn't want you to stay that long anyway. So I was like, I'll just leave the bathroom looking like this, and then she'll get on out of here.
Oh, yeah. That's why you left me gifts on the back of the toilet. You didn't want me to stay. He left me gifts on the back of the disgusting ass bathroom toilet.
Why would I put a gift on the toilet?
Because you knew I'd be there throwing up the next day.
Okay, so yeah. So you're talking all this shit. You're no pillar of class.
Listen,
here.
I know you have not changed because of the way the bathroom sink on your side looks now. You leave beard hairs everywhere. You can't blame it because you were 22 and partying.
I hate cleaning the bathroom. Fair enough. Okay. I'll give you that.
Go.
Pet peeves.
We're about to fight.
I think we're there. Pet peeves.
Where's
I can't stand how I bitched about the Tupperware.
This is supposed to be about me, not people in this house that can't defend themselves.
You are one of them. So you're one of them. So I apparently can't clean bathrooms, but I hate clutter. I know it's ironic, but I hate clutter. And it's something I've had to learn to live with a little more, having, moving in with you and a kid and then having kids and all these years, but I still hate clutter. Nobody in this house knows how to put up Tupperware properly. I can't stand it when I open a damn kitchen cabinet and Tupperware hits me in the face. Nothing makes me more mad than that.
I will throw it in and slam the cabinet so it stays in there.
Who the fuck does that? The next person that opens it up is just going to have to deal with it.
I won't do that with the glass ones. I do put those up because I don't want that to fall into somebody's face. But hell yeah. Well, first of all, I'm short. I'm a tall-ish woman.
There's no justification. Get a step ladder or leave it for somebody else to put up.
Reach
ask for
the
help.
Second or the third shelf.
Doesn't matter.
And so I have to
Doesn't don't
and slam the cabinet and it's in there.
I'll buy you a stool. Okay. Or you can set it
aside. Remember we used to have a stool.
Yeah, you can ask for help, something. That drives me crazy. And the fact that also you, and I'm kind of lumping everybody in here because apparently nobody else does this either, but you've gotten a little better. I'll give you that. But like you still, like nobody breaks down boxes in this house.
No, that's a man job.
And we get a bazillion packages from Amazon. And then you will just stack them up.
Yep.
Or you'll throw them in the closet where we typically keep like recycling stuff. And then, that's also where my server rack and stuff is. And then I can't get to anything that I need to get to. And it's because all these boxes, and then I got to take out the recycling, which is fair enough. That's my job. But like, damn, can you please break down the boxes?
That's a man job. That's trash.
Why is breaking? No,
because it's trash.
Taking it out is the man job.
Trash is a man.
You are going through your boxes and then you're disposing of them or whatever.
Trash is a man's job, We just pile it on there for y'all, and you got to break down the boxes. You're strong.
Why do I have to break down the box?
Because you're so strong.
It doesn't take strength to break down a box.
Yeah, it does. I can't. I've tried to do a little better, but I just don't have the patience.
You have gotten a little bit better, but damn, it ain't that hard. I already got to take it out in the rain, in the cold, in the snow. That's another thing. Trash will be piling up. Throwing it, keep it on there, keep throwing it on there.
Push.
I'll be working all day doing a billion other things. I'm like, fuck, I guess nobody's going to take out this trash. I guess I'll have to do it.
Yep. Man job.
Bullshit.
It is.
It is.
Okay.
I don't mind doing it, but if you're just piling shit up there all day, pull the damn trash out.
You get so many packages, and you have so many. You have so much stuff you have to unbox anyway. You might as well just unbox the other stuff.
You would think, being the YouTuber, that I would get way more packages. It occasionally, maybe, but you get way more packages.
I shop for everything online for this house. I don't go anywhere.
I know.
Okay, well, back to the bathroom.
More bathroom stuff?
Yes. Not only do you leave beard hairs everywhere, but your socks, underwear, and whatever you took off is right in the middle of the floor. And you leave an empty water bottle. That almost makes me irrational. That empty water bottle is right in front of the drawers for my hairbrush, our toothpaste, our deodorant. So if I'm trying to get anything, I knock it down, it rolls across the floor. You do it every day. And I slap that water bottle into your sink.
I know it bothers you because it's always in my sink. Like later in the morning.
It's empty and flimsy, and it's right in front of all of our tools that I need to get ready. And I slap it. I don't know if you noticed,
though, I've stopped using the disposable water bottles. So that's not been an issue.
So it's just ironic that you hate clutter, but you leave your underwear, socks, whatever clothes you take off are on the bathroom floor.
Well,
hold on. It's like 2 steps away from the closet where we keep all the laundry. And then you leave a water bottle out. And but you don't like clutter, but you do it.
Well, that leads me to my next thing. It's funny you say that. Well, for one, the reason part of that happens is because I'm having to tiptoe around, in the dark all the time.
You got your lighting. I don't even want to hear it. Okay. Don't you even complain.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I took one for the team. That was the worst process I've ever been through. It still annoys the hell out of me, but I've dealt with it. Because it's marriage and you needed it so you didn't break your little baby toes. So you cannot bitch about walking in the dark. So next. I call bullshit.
Break my baby toe. It ain't for that. I mean, yeah, that is part of it. I don't want to break my damn toes. But I literally can't open a door without you being like,
it's on my list. The way you open a door is on my list. Keep going. Are you done?
No, I'm not done. Actually, the reason half the time the clothes are not in the closet where they're supposed to be is because you have completely taken over that closet. I can't even get to my side of the closet.
We've talked about this
most of the time.
If you finish,
it ain't because we're missing one shelf that I did not
I could put a lot of stuff that's on the ground up on the top.
Bullshit, because you'll take over that shelf and then it'll probably all fall and crash to the ground too, just like the first shelving system.
No.
Yes, you've taken
over. Finish the closet.
So we started with that closet. I had about half of it. I've gone down to maybe like a damn eighth of the
liar.
closet.
You have that whole wall in the little tiny part, and
section.
You're safe.
It's okay. The safe takes up some space, but
see, he's full of
shit. But you've taken over. There ain't no line. You're taking up 3/4 of that closet.
Not 3/4.
Yes, 3/4.
No, 2/3. No, wait, that's worse.
Yeah. Okay.
No, 2/3 is better. Yeah, 2/3 is better. Yeah, 2/3.
Okay. Most of the closet you've taken over. It's slowly.
You've got one whole wall, and you've got this whole little wall, and you've got where your safe is. So you technically have half of it.
Hey, it's my turn.
You have half.
It's my turn. Stop.
You have half the closet.
I do not
with
have
your safe.
Bullshit. I don't have half that closet.
I'm measuring.
There ain't no way.
I'm measuring.
Oh, you know how to use a tape measure? Because every time you need to measure something, you say, "Can you measure that?" That's
a man job.
Okay, I'm just surprised you know how to measure something.
Listen, I know how to measure.
Talking all that shit. My section of the closet is behind the closet door, so you have to go in and around, and then your stuff just piles up, and you got all these shoes and crap. I can't even get to my section of the closet half the time.
Okay, so why were you doing it before I took over the closet? What was the excuse then? You've done this since we lived together, since we first moved in together. Our biggest fight after we moved in together the first time was because you left your freaking socks and underwear and shirt and whatever you took off, you left it everywhere. And one day I got so mad at you. It wasn't just clothes. It was hangers. It was all this shit. You would bitch about clutter like you're doing now, right? He talks about clutter. I can't stand clutter. Okay, but you would literally, I knew everything you did in that day because you would leave shit everywhere. And I got so tired of hearing you bitch about clutter because, you know, when you move in, it's like, you're like learning people's shit. And I went around the house that morning while you were at work. I picked up hangers, socks, all dirty, underwear, you name it. Whatever I found that he left laying around because he was bitching about me and Kobe. Whatever he left laying around, I literally went and stuck it under his pillow. And I made the bed.
So petty.
And I made the bed. And then that same week, I quit washing your laundry. And then you were like, where are all my clean clothes? I was like, nah, you were bitching about this and that. And then you went to get in bed that night and you fold the bed down. And I said, that is all the shit you leave laying around. I had to prove a point to you. I did it to you in this house too one time. Because you do this thing and you go on this clutter rampage. But see, you leave the bedroom cluttered.
Yeah, I think the clutter for me, like the bedroom has always just been where I go to sleep. I really, I don't hang out in the bedroom. The clutter for me is in the common places where I'm trying to relax or hang out. Kitchen, living room, studio, office, stuff like that. My truck, my car there's super clean, clutter free, so it's the places where I want to like spend some time and relax. I can't stand clutter because, there's something to that. Clutters your mind, cluttered spaces, clutters your mind. It's a lot easier to relax.
Like your shoes are everywhere too. Like the bedroom, bedroom is like a tornado.
We need more space, like for something, storage and stuff, for stuff like that. The closet, we just need to go through it and get rid of a lot of stuff. Probably. I don't have anywhere to put shoes. I know I've tried different things, like the thing under the bed. I've been trying.
It's probably scratching the hardwood floor.
There's a carpet there.
Not all the way back. It only goes back.
There's a freaking carpet. Relax. Go.
So, ladies, do your or gentlemen's, does your significant other plow through the bedroom door before the knob is turned all the way? He brought up the door, and I huff and puff when he busts through the door, because if I'm sleeping, it sounds like SWAT coming through the bedroom door because you barrel through before the latch is undone. It sounds like it's abrupt and it's loud. The latch clicks and the door flies open. You're supposed to turn the knob and then open the door. And so that, I think, I'm just trying to think because there's some.
Oh, is that really what's happening?
Yes, you're opening the door before it's ready to be opened. You're forcing it open. So
I don't think so. Why isn't the door broken then by now?
Shane,
I think just
that
open
one
the door.
Is the one, like everyone
just moving around
everyone has an irrational one that can make you go postal, and that's mine.
Sounds like you've got a few of them right now. Irrational. You said it, not me.
That startles me, and I hate it. And I'm like, you could control that.
It's just me existing, moving through the house, just like going up and down the stairs. I'm just existing here, And it's
because it's bad
just
enough.
Like breathing. It's just you irrational.
No, like you already like anyone that has spent the night with Shane or like, I don't know. Like I know I have friends that have been in this house, have witnessed you walking around this house. You are so heavy footed. You already sound like T-Rex. Boom, 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 boom. That's how you walk. There's no sleeping in this house. You're loud. And then when you get to the door, ba-boom, it flies open.
Ain't no boom.
Whatever. I don't know how. I can't make the noise it makes, but the noise it makes.
It sounds like a door when you open a door.
Doors don't make noise when you open if you turn the knob. They can make noise if you shut it, but typically if the knob is turned all the way, it's not really going to make a noise. Not the latch thing,
I think you just need to get your ass out of bed.
I think I'm putting a tally to all these things.
A tally?
This might ruin my day. Why are we doing this?
I told you this is going to be a rough one. This is annoying. It's annoying, but being on your phone when we're out and stuff, I know you make an effort to do better, but that's annoying. I can't stand that.
You do it to me too.
No.
You are such a liar. Mm-mm. This last week, I asked you several times. I'm like, what are you doing? I was like talking to you at the table and you were in your phone texting. You did it again when we were like on the couch, but you did it like multiple times while we were out last week.
Don't try to turn this around.
I'm not saying that I'm not guilty of it. I do try to do better.
No, I mean, everybody does
it.
Yeah.
But you were like, and I'm like, who, I don't give a shit who you're texting, but I'm like, who the fuck? Like, I'm sitting here trying to tell you something. I'm like, you're not listening. Like, who are you messaging?
Not when we're out eating dinner.
Yeah,
or
you
something.
were. It was last week.
And even sometimes I don't really do that much. Okay, maybe.
Yes, you do. I don't know if you're in Discord or if you're like messaging somebody, but like I was literally trying to talk to you and you were like in it. And then I was like, what are you doing? And then you wouldn't answer me. You were like.
You were probably bitching about the bathroom, so I was just done listening.
But yeah, I mean, that is annoying.
Yeah, so we agree. Okay. We both make an effort though. So I'm saying that as something that I know I've mentioned to you before in the past. I think you've made an effort not to do it as bad, and we both make an effort not to do that. That's just not something you want to do, folks. If you're out with your person or just whatever, just put the phone down. Even if
Remember we talked about that lady at the dinner that was doing that I watched.
I mean, even honestly, like even if you're just kind of like hanging out on the couch or whatever, watching a movie together or something, like just, put the phone down. And I spend so much time around screens and things like that when I'm not kind of in work mode, I really have tried to just turn all that stuff off and not be in it a lot, So that's pretty important. Oh, being late. You're fucking late all the time.
Am I? I feel like I am.
That's another one that.
Am I really late all the time still?
That's another one that I think you've gotten better at over the years.
It used to be when the kids were young. It was so hard to get out the door, dude.
God, we could never get anywhere on time.
It was hard when the kids were young.
Yeah, but I blame you. I don't blame the kids. I think it was a you thing. Because even when the kids
because I was the one getting the kids ready, and then I had to get ready while you sat there and waited on everybody.
Oh, yeah. I just sat there and waited like I didn't help. Give me a break. You're late. You ain't never on time.
I don't feel like that is true anymore.
I
feel like once upon a time it was, but I don't feel like that's true.
No doubt. It's better. But even recording this podcast, there's been a number of times where you've been late. We got a scheduled time, and I'm like, all right.
This happened once. You were so dramatic.
No.
You're dramatic.
No, I'm dramatic? Please.
All right, I got another one.
Let's see. Who's dramatic? What's your next one?
Asking me always where stuff is, like I'm a psychic. When you're looking in the pantry or the fridge, it is hilarious. You always do it. You can't find the ketchup. You can't find the sour cream. And again, this one's more lighthearted. But when I'm already having like a bad day, when you do, I just don't respond anymore. Like you expect me to memorize where all the sauces are. It's kind of like what it feels like that I'm supposed to memorize. It happens in the fridge a lot.
I don't do that anymore.
Shane Watley, Macy laughs about this, that you can never, when you were looking for something in the fridge, me and her are geeking out.
Well, here's
hold on, wait, let me finish.
Shush me.
I'm not done. And then when you do find it, you'll go, hey, oh, there it is. Is it any good? You'll ask me if it's any good when you can just look at the expiration date. Like I have the expiration dates memorized on the condiments.
You do a lot of the shopping, so you should know where this shit is and you should know when it expires.
That's weird. Like nobody knows that stuff.
I'm just kidding. I'm being facetious a little bit, but here's my logic.
But Kobe does the same shit, and it's a man
It's probably
thing.
a guy thing.
I've watched your dad do it.
I'm going to explain. Here's my logic, okay?
My dad doesn't do it.
I can spend 5 minutes in front of the fridge trying to figure out where the damn sour cream is, or if you're just happen to be sitting there and you already know, you can save me 5 minutes by just letting me know.
But I don't know. Like, there's multiple people living in this house. Look, I can kind of understand that, asking me where something is. Like, have you seen it?
Yeah.
But what gets me is the expiration date. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's bad. Like, I'm going to know when it expires.
I don't know. I guess I just figured you have a better grasp on that kind of stuff.
I remember watching your parents fight about this when we used to go over there.
That's probably a normal thing. I know, man. It's like, I guess that's a thing, because sometimes I'll be staring and I'm like, damn, I know it's in here and it's right in front of me and I just can't see it.
You got one? Because I got another one.
Oh, I got some more. You go first. What you got?
So back to your clutter complaint and the kitchen and the places you like to be and all that stuff. You leave coffee cups everywhere. If you get what are the little shots you take? Whatever it is, the wrapper that came off of, you leave it out. Like I am constantly picking up trash off the counter from things you've opened or using.
No, that's not true.
That is absolutely true. And what gets me the most, and again, this is all fun and games. Like it ain't that bad. It ain't stuff we're fighting about.
None of this shit is that bad.
But you always leave your plate on the counter just in case you get hungry again. And the food dries and crusts on it, because you don't always go back for seconds, but you always leave
just
it
in case
on the counter, just in case. Like what everyone else is like putting in the sink and letting whatever we ate soak off. You know, you've got it like hardened.
Well, I do the dishes most of the time anyway, so who cares?
Okay, I did the dishes. I do the dishes too.
You do the dishes too, but you can't load the dishwasher worth a damn.
Oh my God. I can't with you.
No, so
I load the dishwasher just fine.
Go ahead and add that one to my list. You don't load the dish. You cannot load the dishwasher.
It does
For some reason, it's it's like, I don't know, maybe you just didn't play Tetris enough when you were a kid or something, but it's like, it's not rocket science, but you load that thing and I'm just like, what is this? And then I have to reload it.
The dishes get clean. That's OCD. The dishes get clean.
It's probably why our last dishwasher broke.
Our last dishwasher broke? We're using the dishwasher, our last dishwasher.
Huh? No, the one before that. We've had broken dishwashers, probably because you load it up. I'll look in there and be like, there's stuff sticking out. The thing can't even spin around.
No, that's not true. I always make sure that thing can spin.
Now you do.
I get down and give that thing a good spin.
Because why? Because I told you can't load the dishwasher like this because the thing can't spin. I had to tell you that. And then you still load it up in a way where there'll be stuff laying on top of things, and I'm like, it's not going to clean. You can't load it that way. It's not going to clean properly, and then it's just not efficient. You need to lay it out so you can fit everything in there and everything cleans properly. You just don't. And so I am better at loading the dishwasher.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is why he's going to forever have the dishes chore forever and ever. Amen. And I'm not doing them anymore. I'm done.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I did the dishes this morning. Are you going to go rearrange them?
I might have to. I need to go take a look.
That is OCD, dude.
It's not OCD. It's about loading them so that everything can actually get clean.
You sound like Bruce.
Because Bruce is right. He knows.
Yeah, that must be like a man thing. I can't imagine why.
Or maybe it's just a woman thing where you can't load the dishwasher properly.
I can't imagine why the dishwasher bothers you, because when I load them and you don't look and rearrange, they get clean just fine. You eat off the forks, you eat out the bowls. But you let nasty beard hairs be everywhere in your bathroom and just
why are you bringing up old shit? We have moved on.
No, I'm just saying, like, that doesn't even like click for me, like it's our bedroom. Like, I don't know.
I just want the dishwasher to run properly and I want the stuff to get clean. That's all. I don't want to pay for a new dishwasher, for one.
All right, let's see. What else is on the handy dandy notebook?
Well, I bet I got some more too. Well, I got two. I got two more on my list. How many do you got?
I don't have any yet, but I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Let's go. So another pet peeve, and you know this one, is that you're going to argue, but you just do not like to get rid of stuff.
That is not true.
And I hate that. See, I knew you were going to argue it, but it's so true. It's so true. And
I like to donate it. I don't want to just throw it away. Like, I'll donate. I'm like, oh, donate that. Or I'll think of like friends' kids. I'm like, oh, I'm going to give Macy's clothes to.
You're not a hoarder. So I'm not, to clarify, you could be worse, but you still don't like to get rid of stuff. And
there's
as somebody
like, what do I have to not get rid of? We went through the entire garage. I go through my closet and get rid of shit all the time.
We've got stuff. Well, the garage, we had to get rid of a lot of stuff when we redid the garage.
What
a lot
example?
of stuff stuff that you don't even know. I know what you're talking about.
You're not getting rid of my dad's first deer because I can't get rid of that. Okay. And yes, I keep the kids like sports shirts because it means something to me. It's sentimental to me.
Baby clothes. We got boxes of baby clothes.
There is only one. There's one Tupperware of baby clothes.
Yeah,
Sentimental. I went through all their stuff.
How many times have you utilized those baby clothes?
Macy will utilize those baby clothes,
How?
Because she will go. Macy is so sentimental. Like, actually, I think she went through her box with me one time, but I don't care how many times. You're not getting rid of it.
See, it doesn't make any sense.
I got a couple.
That's what photos are for. We don't need to keep baby clothes.
No, I need to see it and hold it and feel it. But that's it. Like, what else do I have?
It's all in storage in the attic.
In storage?
All the baby clothes and all that.
It's one Tupperware. It's more each kid.
Per kid. Okay. All these big Tupperwares full of baby clothes.
You have a Tupperware full of your rave days with pictures of passies and shit. And you're talking about...
slow down.
And you're talking about my children's baby clothes?
I have one Tupperware and you have... I think a couple from childhood, from your youth. Okay.
No, I don't.
Well, you got at least one big ass heavy one. And so we each got one of those from like our childhood or something. Then there's all the baby clothes and stuff. And I just don't get it. They're clothes. That's what photos are for. Why do we need, and they're all, it's the storage is the problem. They're all in the attic that you can't even get into. So like I have to deal with all that stuff. Pretty sure when we redid the garage, I got rid of a lot of shit, and I just didn't fucking tell you. I was just like, she ain't seen this in years.
If you got rid of something sentimental to me, I swear
you ain't gonna know it till you're 75.
That's okay.
You might die.
That's all right. I'll poison your damn tuna helper too.
You're not even gonna know it was gone.
Okay. That's really messed up because I don't have that much stuff. You're making it sound like I have stuff. I don't think it's irrational or whatever to have one Tupperware full of each child's, not just clothes. It's like memorabilia, little shoes or whatever. Like I got rid of all that stuff.
Why do we need to keep baby shoes?
Clothes because some things have sentimental value, dude. You're a man. You don't get it. Okay.
I like the photos of the baby wearing the shoes.
Okay, well,
we don't need to keep the shoes.
There wasn't like that. Like when Kobe was born, like I don't have that many photos of him as a kid. As a baby. And even Macy, I didn't have a iPhone when she was a baby. So like, I don't have that many pictures, especially of Kobe. So now
you're just going to take out the baby shoes and just stare at the damn baby shoes. It's stupid. But okay, whatever. It's a thing. It's a pet peeve. It's annoying.
Moms, y'all better have my back. Whatever. It isn't a lot of stuff. And you act like I am not a hoarder. And I have people.
Okay, this is another one.
Oh my God. This is like attack on. I'm telling you, your sex notches are going down.
What?
Yep. Keep going.
So we're in the negative?
Oh, very close to the negative.
All right. You do this all the time, dude. You call me, right? So you're working, I'm working, separate places.
Oh,
you call me for something, right? And I'm usually, I'm pretty busy all the time doing stuff. Take the phone call. You usually, we don't just like talk a lot, like this, we don't like just talk to each other and stuff during the day. It's usually like, I need something or what's this or whatever, right? You need something when you call, like same for me. If I call you, it's probably because I need something or have a question. But you'll call me, ask me for whatever you need, and then you'll be like, all right, let me go. And then I hang up and I'm like, let me go. Just the way, it's just one of those things. I'm like, you call me, what's the password for some whatever? I give it to you. All right, now let me go. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm bothering you, but you called me. You do it all the time. I get off the phone and I'm like, bitch, you called me. Talking about let me go.
That one's actually funny.
That's one of the things.
But I'm trying not to keep you on the phone.
I know, but then say, all right, I'm gonna let you go. I guess let me go.
Well, it probably is because you're trying to start to talk to me about something, and I'm like, I'm in the middle of a contract. Get off me.
I don't think so. I'm just like, all right, whatever. You do it a lot. It's funny. All right, you done? You got any more?
Yeah, I've got one.
You're just coming up with stuff now. You're making up shit.
No, I'm not. And this is bad. You might get mad at me for saying it. But you brought up snoring. So my pet peeve is having to constantly wash our sheets because you sweat.
Oh, well.
And it's so annoying because it's like you got to wash your sheets and that's normal. But we have to wash our sheets more than most people.
I don't know what to do about that.
It's so annoying because I'm not causing the stinky sheets.
Yeah.
You are. And I thought we had it fixed.
Putting it all out there.
Well, hell, you talk, I'm a mouth breather and I'm a hoarder and everything else you said.
I said you're not a hoarder.
And it's a sight to see. And it sounds like a medium-sized tiger.
Cue the B-roll.
Medium-sized tiger. I'm going to put some B-roll up in that shit. I got his email too. I'm going to send him some B-roll. But yes, having to constantly do that and it's not my fault sucks.
I don't know what I can do about that. I've always,
I thought we fixed it with the quilt.
Yeah, it's definitely better. It's not, I get like night sweats sometimes.
I would wake up.
Somebody will be like in the comments probably saying like, oh, that's something you need to get checked out. Like I remember at one point, every type of medical condition on Google is like symptom number 1, night sweats. I was like, shit, what's going on? Like at one
that was
point,
actually
I was worried,
a symptom of Mariko's cancer.
Again, it's a symptom for everything. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, whatever, but it's not as bad because I think a lot of times it was the big old down covers. Doesn't matter how cold the
cotton.
bed.
It didn't
matter. Doesn't matter how hot or how cold the bedroom is. Sleeping under those things, I guess, just makes me hot. So it's definitely better than it used to be.
Yeah, because I remember the bed would be so wet, I'd wake up.
Yeah, it sucks.
Because it would come over to me.
It sucks if you get night sweats. I don't know what it is, but thank God it's better. And I mean, it still happens. But
can you imagine if you had to wash the sheets constantly for me, for something like that? Like I'm having to touch wet.
They're
sweaty.
Not usually that bad where it's like, I mean, it used to be that bad. I mean, that sucks so bad, especially if
I feel bad for you, but I feel worse for me.
If you have a cold bedroom and you wake up soaking wet in a cold bedroom, that sucks, dude.
It is a pet peeve.
Well, I can't do anything about that. Oh. It's not my fault.
Okay, I can't do anything about me snoring either.
Yes, you can. We need to get you a mouthpiece, a damn hockey mask. I don't care, something.
A hockey mask?
You know what I'm talking about. CPAP machine.
It ain't a CPAP.
We need to get you in a sleep study or something. I think you're choking over there every night.
No, I'm not.
I think you're dying for a few seconds each night.
I'm not.
I think it is.
Oh, you probably like that, so you can move on to your thick Hispanic ugly girlfriend or wife or whatever you did last week in my dream.
In your dream? Mm-hmm. Yeah. God. All right.
I'm still thinking about it.
Another pet peeve, you waking up pissed off at me for something I did in your dream.
Don't be using my dreams to add to your pet peeve list. What else? Is there anything else?
You know, one thing that gets me, I think there's like 2 different types of people in this world, and it doesn't bother me it does bother me. You're just not really in my space too much, like as far as my workspace. But when you already know, when you set down a damn cup of anything next to a computer, I instantly like die on the inside for a second. It drives me nuts.
You can set a cup down and you don't die when you do it. You have those Tervis like you're drinking out of right now.
Yeah, it's got a lid
on
it.
My Starbucks cups have a lid.
Yeah, but not like mine. Not that close up like that.
You knock that thing over. You know what I just have realized through this whole podcast?
But you do it on your like you will set stuff down on top of your laptop, your Mac computer, Like you'll eat food next to it, you'll have drinks next to it, and all that stuff. And it's your stuff, so I'm like, okay. But me, every time I see anything like that, I'm like, oh God. It just
I've just
but I
you
have
control issues. I've realized that from this podcast.
Me?
Yeah, you literally have control issues. You sound like your mom.
I think you have control issues.
You sound like your mom.
You have control issues
too. Dude, you were talking about the way I'm talking about cleanliness, like beard hairs, water bottles, underwear, socks, clothing, your candy wrappers, like almost everything that I've talked about other than like sweating and stuff, because that just sucks, to have to clean up after somebody else. Again, yeah, it's like cleaning up after you. Almost everything other than snoring has been like, the dishwasher isn't loaded right, and I'm watching you in the way you handle your computer and your eat on it, and almost everything you aren't stacking Tupperware. You have baby clothes in a box. You have too much stuff.
That's not a control thing. It's a I have to go up and down the ladder and figure out where to store all this shit. You haven't been
that stuff's been up there. It's just not like you have had to go touch it or move it.
Yeah, but then we got more stuff to store, and there's stuff.
There isn't any more stuff. I get rid of all Macy's stuff. I mean,
it's not. That's not a control thing.
You have a control thing.
The dishwasher is not really a control thing. You're just not doing it right thing. So do it right.
Says the control freak. You have control problems, dude.
No,
wow.
I don't. I've also knocked a drink right onto my keyboard before. Maybe that's why it scarred me.
I have to.
And so how can you do? I don't know. Maybe that's just
because I shook it out.
Maybe
I'm
just like a technology lover or something. Something about that.
I literally almost Final Destination myself. My foot is black and blue. Right there above my toes. I tripped getting out of the bathtub butt naked. Okay. Mm-hmm. I was okay, thank gosh, because it's tile floor. But, it caused a ruckus and it hurt. So I'm hollering. You thought you heard something. You did not. He did not check on me again, guys. Like, I think we've had this convo where you thought you heard something and something happened to me, and then he never came to check. So, like, he wouldn't know if I was dead or alive. That happened again. He did hear the ruckus. Okay. The tub is draining. I'm like, my foot is black and blue. It hurt. I'm like pissed, that happened or whatever. Like, how the hell did I do that? Well, I didn't look. I turned around and look, and the whole bathtub's drained, and my phone's face down in the tub. So when I tripped, I knocked my phone off the ledge into the water.
Well, iPhones are waterproof.
But, it's just like I live on the edge, my phone's on the edge of the tub. I put cups on my desk. If I'm working, I'm eating. Like, it just is what it is. Whatever. And I don't really call myself type B. I think I'm A too. It's just different things, Like, I have my things that
What's the difference? Type A is like real structured
and
stuff.
Yeah, and I do like that. And then type B is just like, fly by the seat of your pants and,
So am I more type A, you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfectionist, workaholic,
structure,
anal,
routines.
Yeah.
Anal. I ain't anal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do to you if I find out when I'm 75 that you gave away something very sentimental to me.
What? Put a coffee cup next to my damn computer?
Mm-hmm. No, that's not what I was talking about. But
okay. This one stressed me out. I think I'm sweating.
Are you?
It
wasn't that bad, but I don't think it was that bad.
These are all just little pet peeves. We all have them. There's something your partner does that drives you nuts.
Oh, I got another one.
No,
this might be the best one, and it drives Macy crazy. It drives your dad crazy. Shane Watley, when he eats, he chews and his mouth is closed.
All right, folks, I think we're out of time here.
But it sounds like he has a microphone to his mouth. I don't know what it is. That might be the second one that makes me postal.
It's the stupidest thing. That's...
You chew... Look, your mouth's closed. Like, I'm not saying... Like, some people smack, and that really is, like, a thing.
Right.
But your mouth's closed.
I know how to eat.
But me and Macy, it literally happened this week, and we both turned and, like, looked at you. And you're like... what? And me and Macy just look at each other and like, I have to laugh now, but it used to really drive me crazy because it's like, it's so loud.
I don't know I don't even understand that.
Ask your dad.
I know. I remember him, making comments too, not about me. I don't know like if it was about my mom
it was about
or
your
other
mom.
people like chewing, but it's like, a pet peeve of mine is me just trying to fucking eat dinner. And then somebody looking at you and making all these comments about how loud you're chewing. I'm like, I'm just over here eating, minding my own damn business.
It sounds like you're sitting next to a fucking gorilla. I mean, it's like, I don't know why it's so loud.
Nonsense. I chew with my mouth closed. I'm not like being sloppy or whatever.
Your teeth must be just
hitting. You eat pork chops with your bare hands.
I'm a Southern girl, baby. Southern belle. That's how you do it. Shane's over here with a fork, y'all. We're from the South.
Proper.
Thin little pork chop. And I'm talking about thick that needs a knife. A little thin. Me and Macy are like,
chewing on the
and
damn
Shane's
bone.
over here.
Yeah.
That ain't how you eat a pork chop. I had to teach my daughter how to eat a pork chop correctly.
Whatever.
Sending her off somewhere eating pork chop, thin pork chop.
All right, so now let's end on a good note. We could do a whole podcast about what we love about each other, but let's just do it now. What do you love? What's something you love?
We should do a whole one. We should. I feel like we bitch at each other a lot. People think we hate each other.
Yeah, this is all fun and games, guys.
I don't know. I need to hear what you...
Everybody, if you've been married long enough or lived with somebody long enough, you got pet peeves. You might not talk about it. I don't think we normally talk about this stuff.
That chewing one was good. That one's bad.
Get over it. Like you didn't know about some of the stuff I mentioned today, I don't think, but these are just the things you live with. There's pros and cons to being married.
All right, let me chat GPT what I love about you.
What are you talking about? Why would you have to ask chat? That doesn't even make any sense.
Go first.
I don't know. There's tons of stuff I love about you. You're smart. You get things done, and I love that. You're just like a go-getter, and you get things done.
See, I'm not so bad.
I never said you were so bad. But you're really smart, but you're a good mom, and I don't know. It all sounds kind of stereotypical now to just say all these things, but
oh no, look at us. You got me and Shane uncomfortable for the first time ever.
All right, so what do you love about me?
See, I'm not good at taking compliments, but I feel like talking about our affection for each other in front of each other makes me feel weird, or probably in front of anybody.
What's in front of other people is...
No, I don't know. Yeah. But because you're just the best husband. Everybody knows it. I just picked a good one. You're good to me. You're yeah, everybody says that to me. Someone just said it to me yesterday. I'm really tired of that shit because it's like, oh, he's so great. Everybody says it, but it is true. It took a lot of work, but you're...
Oh, how are you going to take credit over me being
I'm not
good
taking credit.
husband?
I'm talking about you too.
Oh, okay.
But you're faithful. That's like huge. And you love me and you pursue me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're kind of obsessed with me. So...
Hold up.
I love that about you. You do. You're a good guy. You help with the kids. You're involved, and you make sure that I know you love me. You pursue me. You're not like a lazy fuck that doesn't help with the kids and that doesn't, date your wife or whatever.
Yeah.
My best friend. I love you, baby.
I like about you that, like I mentioned that you're a go-getter and you get things done, but you're also...
I know he likes me because I'm his work mule.
But you're also, you're also feminine and the whole, mom. I just think those roles are important. You know what I mean?
What do you mean feminine? I hope I'm feminine.
Well, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to explain what I mean. Like those roles are important.
I hope I'm not masculine.
No, but like you're not like over controlling or I don't know. I mean, you're
saying I play my role? Oh, the feminine role in the marriage?
I'm trying not to, I don't want it to sound like demeaning or anything, but like masculine and feminine, like that's important, but you're very independent. I've always really liked that about you. You're very independent.
Well, I don't,
like I said, you're a go-getter.
I don't boss you around.
But yeah, you don't like, you don't like, I mean, I guess you could say you run the household, but you're, let the man be the man. I think that's important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like
that's
that.
That's a big deal in a lot of marriages too. Is like, the joke, women wear the pants, and there's some where the men quite wear the pants, and that's fine too. But I know what you mean. Like some women can just be so bitchy to their man,
Yeah.
And I don't really know that we hang around anyone that's like that anymore.
No.
I'm just thinking about the marriages and the people that we know and love, and they may have one person runs a house, however you want to say it, but I just feel like, everybody that we're close to, they pretty well are good.
Well, it's a partnership basically. So each person is probably going to be better at certain things. And again, that's kind of like their role. Everybody has their role. And
you know what? I figured out what I love about you the most, I think, or should I save it? Should we do I don't know. I don't know if anyone would listen to a podcast about we love about each other, but truly you have my back, when I'm not there, when I'm not in the room.
Oh.
And I like that a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's important. Yeah. You can't be bashing your other person. Like, I think that's something that people do when, I don't know, maybe it's just the people I hang out with now that they don't do that. But I remember that a lot when I was younger. So maybe it was an age thing, or maybe it's just something I learned, just like not to talk shit about.
I think we probably learned it.
Yeah. I know I learned that at one point. Like, you don't want to complain or talk shit about your person to other people. Like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. And you got a nice ass. I like that.
Oh my God, I knew that was coming. I was actually surprised that wasn't your first thing. Is that the first thing you thought about, but you didn't want to say it?
But I had to come
That's
up with
why he
something
loves
else.
me. It's for my butt.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to this rant fest.
Yeah,
here.
basically.
But we ended with some love. It's all love.
Why are we so awkward?
It's all love at the end of the day.
I'm like, I to tell each other how much we love each other.
Yeah, I don't know, because we've been married.
It feels like a compliment to me, and it's hard for me to accept compliments. So that's for me why I'm like hearing you say it, like I'm awkward.
Well, you can compliment me anytime you want.
Oh, I know. Men like that ego stroke.
I'll take it.
Stroke.
Yep.
All
right, guys, listen, drop a comment or leave us a review if you enjoy these podcasts. Also, send us some questions or some other topics you want us to talk about.
I want to know your pet peeve. So please comment your pet peeve, like with your partner or your family. Yes, I want to hear them and just see if we're like alone. I know we're not alone completely, but please tell us your pet peeves because I need to laugh. And I would love it.
You can let us know which one of us is more dramatic.
That
it could go
has nothing to do with this episode.
Yeah, I bet the guy, it is pet peeves is like kind of being dramatic about little things. That's kind of the whole essence of a pet peeve.
I feel like ours are mild.
But I bet you there's some people that agree with certain things. That's like, oh yeah, that drives me crazy.
Oh, you already had people laughing about the Tupperware. I'm pretty sure someone laughed about the Tupperware.
Oh, really? All right, well, we will see you guys next week.
Bye.